Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Let's Play. I almost said Silent Hill. Holy crap.
To Let's Play
Alan
Stephen
Wake.
King's Silent Hill.
Yeah, it's... Welcome to Let's Play Stephen King's
Actually,
Silent
it
Hill.
plays more like Deadly Premonition than anything.
I am joking along with...
Vampire Watermelon.
Of course.
The
And
sexiest sex plot of them all.
As he
You
loves
know
his
you want to
cookies.
get your dick in some melon, ladies.
yes, I know it. Wait. Yes, not yes, they do. They
Yes,
do.
ladies.
They do.
Get your dicks ready
All right.
for this fabulous melon.
All right, last time we left off, we just quit. We finished chapter 1.
Oh yeah, my nipples.
Okay, can you hold off on that for just a little bit?
No.
Okay, so now we're in like chapter 2.
And apparently this is structured like an ABC miniseries, which is perfect because I'm going to make a ton of it jokes from now on.
Oh god, I'm scared.
I already made a couple. Now I'm going to make more.
Anyway,
and most of them are going to involve floating balloons. Do you want a balloon, Joe? They float.
dude, the answer's always yes. Anyway, I gotta
And
start.
you'll
this.
float too.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
I'll warm you up.
I'll put coffee on you. Just walking.
Maybe that's
Hey,
how her
handsome.
face got like that.
This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Nope, that's my coffee.
Man,
And
I'm
we're
gonna cosplay Alan Wake. I'm just gonna walk around with a fucking thermos of coffee at conventions and a flashlight and shine it at people who are just as monsters.
So here's another thing. Here's
Did
a
your manuscript travel through time? Is your manuscript?
Hold on, let's. Damn, I can't go through that.
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. I'd lain here in the snow while the lurid chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Oh, he's writing Max Payne.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge, it had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the
What the
city,
hell is this?
becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Clearly, he's writing Max Payne. Oh, it's by the same people.
Oh, hey, look, more books. Alan Wake.
Boy, it's almost like he buys his own work.
Nothing over here. Oh, wait. Things.
The continuing freezing rain and heavy snowfall have necessitated a winter storm warning in the entire tri-state area. People are advised to stay indoors as many roadways are already closed, and city officials are not expecting snow crews to keep up with the weather. We're now on the third day of the blizzard. And the weather
That
not
is some
expected to clear
pretty-
up anytime soon.
Not so scary snow.
Not as scary as the snow in Max Payne, let me tell you. Remedy, you failed me.
What else is in the closet? Oh, sweet, I can go in the closet. Now I'm trapped in the closet. Wait, can I? Oh, there's nothing in here. And somehow the door closed on me.
Jesus Christ. Apparently they really went all out with this game. Which, considering like how it's actually executed, in terms of like, you know, how it plays and everything, I mean, not perfectly, but competently at least, it took 5 years to make everything, including the game, because they wrote like novels that expand upon the universe, and they had like a live action web series as a prequel to it.
Okay. Well, I kind of half listening because I'm trying to look for shit. It's actually a pretty nice apartment for New
Oh, wow.
York.
It was #1 in Time Magazine's top video games in 2010.
This is actually a pretty freaking nice place. I mean, my place is bigger than this, but still, I'm pretty impressed.
Well, bear in mind it's an apartment in New York City.
Coffee's
Yeah.
on.
Great, thanks.
But I mean, still.
I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
Yeah, a place like that in Madison's gonna toss you like
$1,000.
$2,000 a month at least. No,
Oh,
4,000.
hey, I just finished those cover
Because
mock-ups.
only
They're on your
downtown would
desk.
have a place like
Tell me
that.
what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Why'd you say my dear? That's a little weird to me.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Either way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last
Why
time.
does he look so old?
Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan!
Nope.
Alan!
Nope.
Please check the fuse box.
Nope. 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 Nope.
I'm right
Checking
here.
my books.
I'm on it,
Don't
honey.
care. Trying to read my books. Yep. That was
Is
some
she
good-
like horribly afraid of the dark? Is that a plot point?
Yeah, she.
Because they keep mentioning how she won't follow you in the dark and how she really needs the lights on and stuff. Like, is she just. Is there.
I really don't like this, Alan. Please hurry.
So is she just like fucking terrified of
I'm
the
right
dark?
here, baby.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Just get the lights back on. Now, please.
Yeah, she's obviously, clearly afraid of lights.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay, hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Yep.
I know it's stupid, but it's just. Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
I don't.
Tell me a story, writer.
No.
Okay.
You're ugly.
I used to have these nightmares when I
Actually,
was
she's
a
not
kid.
that bad.
The
just-
dark really spooked me
Yeah,
too.
Maybe
When it
she
got
is
really
that
bad.
bad.
Her
my mom
face was
gave me
based
this
off a
old
model,
light
as was
switch.
his.
She
like
called it the
a
clicker.
fashion
The
model.
clicker, huh?
Yeah.
And maybe
If
it's
I ever
just
got scared of the dark, I
what
could
do you call
just
it?
flip the
Uncanny
switch
valley
and the
that's just
magic
making me
light would
freak
scare
out.
the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
His not so much.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help
Maybe it's
you
because
too.
he's the main
Yeah,
character.
nice
He's
story, writer boy.
been given
you
a
made
lot
that up
more.
right now, didn't you?
No.
What do you call
Seriously.
it?
I love you, even if you
Care.
are a liar. Thanks for this.
Then again, she's the second most important character. Why does she look like she's lazily speaking? Like she's just flapping her lips, but yet somehow she's making all the phonetics perfectly. And yet he's doing
Well,
it
it's-
all like it's no problem.
Yeah, like his lip syncing is the best, and everyone else's is just kind of weird.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
There it was again. Old lady in her underwear.
Okay, this
I'm
guy
okay.
is
My head's
pretty
fine.
good.
I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a
I lied.
concussion, but
He
you've
sucks too.
obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me.
Wait,
I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you.
Wait.
She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife
Wait.
in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
that explains the whole fish thing.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't
Just
get
gonna
me
kind
off
of
the water this time of year.
walk
Closest
away
thing to heaven.
I'll take your word
From
for it,
the
Doc.
old van.
I think your health went up. I think you got more health now. I think you are spry and fit as a fiddle.
I think you're an idiot. Kidding. Okay, so what's this? Ah!
There's Richard Baug.
Okay, so missing people. There was something I missed here last time because, okay, I don't want to see Sarah. That's what happened.
Why don't you want to see Sarah? Is she
Because I
ugly?
like to explore, and I didn't last time because I did the right thing.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the
See?
corridor. That was Cynthia Weaver. I guess you can call her town eccentric. Of the local newspaper, but she's focused on other things these days.
Manuscript.
Yep. See, that's one of the things I missed last time.
Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed.
Why do I always feel that a grape drink always feels like it's alcohol without the alcohol?
I don't know. I never had that feeling.
It's just, well, it happens with a few other drinks too.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stuckey
Mulligan.
gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the parade float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stuckey was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsals today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like
Mulligan.
someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stuckey. Chains out.
Okay, so
Oh, poor
The
Stuckey.
sheriff wants to see you in the
we
office,
shot
Mr. Wake.
Stuckey.
Well, no, that was a demon.
That was still Stuckey. Don't you remember what happened before? Like the darkness consuming and... Oh, there's the fish.
It was Demon Stuckey.
But it was still Stuckey.
But Stuckey, we like him.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the
How did you
desk.
know
The
it was
battery
me without
dead.
turning?
It's charged now.
She's a psychic?
Ha! I closed your board.
Yeah.
Closing your board.
Your phone, Mr.
No, I'm gonna mess with your murder board. I'm gonna write a manuscript on it.
Why are you so bent on me getting your phone? I want to look through your stuff. What do you got on file of me? Huh? Huh? Huh?
Hey,
Make sure you don't forget your phone.
oh,
you.
fucking phone! Jesus Christ, fine.
I will
one.
beat
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
like this.
Cabin?
Damn!
Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stuckey's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this.
Verizon?
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with
Midnight.
anything?
Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here!
Okay. Yeah! See, I am great at finding this shit. Oh, look at the thing!
In spite of its human mask, to describe the Dark Presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Okay then. So, gonna get some air.
You're me! Can you turn the lights on?
Yeah, let me get on that.
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're alright. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk.
I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay,
That makes it better?
Listen, you gotta listen carefully.
I think that makes it worse.
Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was. It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me.
What?
I wasn't drunk then.
Okay, he's done talking. And I just realized how many layers he's wearing. Look.
Yeah, he's wearing like a hoodie, looks like a sport coat, and then he's wearing his tweed coat on top of that.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Well, I didn't want to listen to the man on the phone. I wanted to find another thermos of coffee.
Which I swear is somewhere in this area. You know what? You know what I really want to do? I'm gonna jump on this car. I'm gonna jump on this car. Maybe not.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station.
Right over there.
There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Because I'm the type that finds these things. I find all the things. Okay.
Yeah,
why do I feel like we're getting Silent Hilly?
Well, turn on that radio.
What radio?
Go back to where that static was. Go back to the static. Wherever the fuck over there. Turn that
there
shit
it
on.
is.
Turn that shit
Can you
on.
check the time?
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for me to sign off for a while. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the Sheriff's Department. We've had a few broken windows.
Oops.
Even a report of shots fired on Main Street.
Oops.
Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deerfest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting that the big day is almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition.
Yeah, no. Okay, so I got that thing. So now I get this thing. Woo!
Whee!
Whee! To the fence. Alright.
Man, that guy's powerful.
He's fatigued, but his legs are of gods. Oops, wrong button.
Godfoot.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
Alright. So, this thing is just getting better and better, isn't it?
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Well, hey. What do you know?
Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Whee! 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 I wanted to grind.
So, oh man, we haven't been talking at all. We've been just so engrossed by this. This is.
Oh, there he is. I was wondering. Yeah, and what the fuck?
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. Journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on.
Okay.
Anything is possible here. I'll run.
Marvelous, Sarah. I
There's just way too much
settle
talking.
all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on
Who are
their
you?
recent-
Ah, you look like a
Are you
fuck.
feeling any better, Mr. Wade?
Oh God, it's
I'd
you!
like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. but I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh my! Take it easy.
Now you'll be staying at the police station.
Hey, nobody move. Get your hands off of my client.
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me.
Is that
you
fucking Wayne Knight?
won't know what hit you once
Like,
I stick
is
my
he based
lawyers
off
on your
Wayne
asses.
Knight?
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of
So
here.
fucking smug! I hate that bitch!
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a
Look at that coat!
thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
He's wearing a Hawaiian shirt under a marshmallow fluff.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry
in Washington.
everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
My mom told me to never go to cabins.
Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later.
Is she a robot? She looks like a robot. She walks like a robot. She moves like an Egyptian.
She could be my robot.
What an airhead.
Alright,
Well,
checking
that's
the
a
time.
wonderful place to leave off. Alan Wake calling.
Oh no, it's
us
just
airheads.
8 minutes in. I got 8 minutes left to work.
8 minutes left, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Run in circles for 8 minutes.
Jeez, Mister takes a swing at everybody.
I'd come here to rent
This
a
is not
cabin
her fault.
where I could wait
She's
till
a
midnight.
very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
Yeah, what's your point?
Does she have coffee?
Coffee.
I actually want some coffee. We should go on a coffee run.
Where's my coffee?
Let's go get coffee right now.
Coffee. Coffee. Ah! 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 Jump. I can't jump. The thing. I'm not reading it.
I want to read it. I want to
don't
read
like
the words.
dinosaurs.
I like words. I like words. This specimen, estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from the La Brea tar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998 when the Columbian mammoth became Washington State's fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot.
Okay. What?
That's the sound an elephant makes.
This is the sound of a camel.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared?
Did I just seriously?
When was the last time you slept? What, are you high?
Oh my god, it's so entertaining.
Have you been
Sure
drinking?
physics.
Baby.
No. Look, Barry.
Look,
I
I've
see
been
a
drinking
week,
all
and
the
someone's got
scope.
Alice, and
Do you
everything's just.
understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong. It's a good story. Could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
I want to hug the bear.
Wait here.
Hug me, bear.
Hug me. Chairs? I love playing with inanimate objects. It's like
Oh, did you know? Like, did you know about the ice cubes? in
coffee.
Did you know about the ice cubes in Metal Gear Solid?
What ice cubes Metal Gear Solid?
All right, on the tanker in Metal Gear Solid, if you shoot down a bucket in the cafeteria, ice falls out, and they programmed an algorithm for the ice where they depending on how close to each other, they'll melt faster or slower.
Oh.
Like, they went through all this detail for like one section of the game.
Worth it.
And most people would never even think
Easy
about.
there, boy. I'm almost done.
Aww.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk?
Yeah, no problem.
Charlie.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper.
Aren't you glad we
Those
read that
situations
mammoth
always
thing?
end up in disaster.
No. Where the fuck's
gotta
Bucktooth
Because
Charlie?
the mammoth is Bucktooth Charlie.
I thought it was the bear.
No, you shithead.
Or this bear.
No,
This bear is
this
now
whole
Bucktooth
thing-
Charlie.
Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
I wonder why they call it Lover's Peak.
Have any trouble finding it? Just keep your eyes on the radio mast.
At least it's
right
not called. Holy fuck!
That's quite a hike. We have to go there? You
Yeah,
know,
we already-
Nathan Drake would just climb the mountain.
God
You're
damn
asking
it!
me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves.
Yeah, I know, it's
and
lovely,
eating
isn't
a
it?
healthy diet of pills.
You
And enough
up,
of you.
Barry. Oh my god, Barry.
Yeah, he's annoying to the end.
Crazy talk, Al.
Are you still talking?
Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Is Barry gonna die?
Soon?
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be Deliverance all over again.
Don't waste your
All right.
batteries on
Bless
Barry.
you.
So,
Kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy. What? This is so not worth a 15% commission.
so we're gonna pause it here.
You want to know where you can shove that flashlight?
I hope you say
Lock the door
urethra.
when I leave.
Yeah, you go ahead and do what you have to do. I'll be fine. Alone, but fine. In a cabin
Coffee?
straight from a horror movie.
Coffee?
Coffee.
Coffee!
Coffee.
Worth it. Well, that's not coffee.
You just lost almost half your health.
Yep. All for coffee.
I hope you know what you're doing, son.
I know. Dude, do I ever know what I'm doing?
I hope you know what you're brewing, son.
Oh, no. Would you like it to move? Alright, we're gonna pause it here because we are almost out of time. So, yeah. Next episode.
Next episode of Alan Wach.
Creaky doors.
Next episode of Creepy Doors. But